Alright guys, Rune back today with another video. Today we're doing something a little different. I have been seeing a lot of gaming setups, so I thought I might as well react to some of them. I've watched hundreds of gaming setups. I have a gaming setup of my own. I have a video of that on my channel, but now I have a new one and better stuff, which if you want to see that, drop a like. Let's say 10 likes. If I can get my video to 10 likes, I will do another new setup tour and show you guys all my new stuff that I got. It's a killer setup. With that being said, let's get into this video and let's react to the ultimate minimalist gaming setup. That's what it is. So let's get into this video. Let's see if it's really the ultimate minimal gaming setup. Alright, that doesn't really scream minimal right there to me already. I don't know if this is the setup he's talking about in the title, but it doesn't scream minimal when you have dual monitors, that big light. Like, he doesn't really have too much room to move around in his chair because that like drawer thing there, it doesn't really look minimal to me, honestly. Okay, got the Logitech Super Light. I think that's the light something. Audio Technica headphones. Okay.
Yo, John, the peripherals on this, ooh, they're sick. And the custom PC, honestly.
Okay, so I don't think this is the setup he's talking about. I think maybe he's gonna show us or rebuild it, one of the two.
Yes, because I mean, damn, you did take my GPU, so I mean, there's that.
Our GPU now.
Oh, he's got a nice camera up there.
Our GPU. I got it. Good night, man. Oh.
Okay, let's skip forward a little head.
Watch my ultra-wide video. You guys know
That is definitely not minimalist. Holy crap. That is a baller setup though. I give it that. Like, ooh, I love those speakers. I don't know what is that, a webcam with the light on top of it? That's cool. It's a nice little setup right there. I like that. That's an ultra wide, I guess. Yeah. Nice PC.
I am planning to make an ultra wide version down below. Regardless, this could be a long streamlabs, but also
skip forward a little bit. Let's see.
From the main mod, you need to make sure you use a display port. On this super easy once you tweak the spring to the
yeah, see, that's in my mind, that's not minimal. Like having dual monitors. When I think minimal, I think a single monitor, like the minimal you need, you know, to do what you need to do. I don't know. Okay, there's a kind of view of the desk. That doesn't scream minimal to me. That audio dock right there, just, I don't know. You could figure out somewhere to put that at, like elsewhere, I would think. I don't know. Keyboard looks nice though. I like that big mouse mat. He's got two mouse mats though. That's not a minimal set. That's a beast of a PC. It's beautiful. I like that light going there on that RAM. That's nice. That's nice. Get a good overview. There we go. Yeah, so it's not minimal. Not minimal. Like, I don't see the minimal there. The desk is just, I don't like that little drawer there. It's like too big of a desk. If you're gonna get one of those little pencil drawers like I have on my desk, and you can literally put your wallet, your keys, your phone, even if you keep it in there, you know, some pencils like it's intended for. Your little controllers for your lights, if you have those, you know, RGB lights always come with those little controllers. I don't think this is minimal. Like, I just don't. It's a nice looking setup. Don't get me wrong, by no means it's a nice looking setup, but I wouldn't call it minimal.
Office desk, proudly designed locally in Montreal. The durability on this tabletop is since it has great suction power.
Why we okay. This is
mopping moisture levels.
Okay, as far as
yeah, gaming chair from Herman Miller, but honestly, I can't see.
Why does he keep his vacuum right there too? Like that, it takes up a lot of your leg space.
Features to adjust vacuuming suction. Don't like it, you can return it. I'm pretty happy with the way
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not minimal. Your title lied. Let's go check out an actual minimalistic setup. Alright guys, we back. Now this is cozy. This is minimal. This is a beautiful space for a gaming setup, or just a productivity setup, a work setup, whatever you want to call it. But this person, which I will leave both channels that I have checked out today in the description below, but both these are totally different. Like, this is minimal. This is what I see. This is what I consider minimalist. He has the bare essentials, and that's what he needs.
With my transition to being a fully remote employee, I wanted to build my
Look at that,
dream
look.
office space that not only
Like, he has some stuff on his desk,
productivity,
yeah,
but also inspired
but it's not a lot of
creativity.
clutter.
And the
He
result
doesn't
is
have
3
multiple
separate
monitors.
but intentional spaces curated to balance the needs
Look,
of
look how
work,
clean that is.
and play. Let me show you around. My workspace
Let's
needs
check
to be
this out.
free
Let's
of
check it out.
distractions and create an atmosphere that
Look
will
at
allow
that.
me to
Got the
prioritize
greenery,
my work.
because every
Because let's
person
be
needs greenery in their
honest,
desk
having all
setup.
these guitars could be really distracting and defeat the purpose of a home office.
Got the
So
wood slab.
intentionally
I
placed
think
my
those are
desk
wood slab
away
panels.
from the rest of the
Hard to
room.
tell.
I started by painting the walls peppercorn by Sherwin-Williams and installed these wood panels to give a natural and earthy vibe to the space.
Yep. The wood slat panels. If you haven't checked those out yet, highly recommend those wood slat panels. I have some now, and they look beautiful. They might not do a lot of like sound dampening as they're, supposed to say, or supposed to do, but they look really, really cool. They're really expensive though.
These panels not only are aesthetically
He said $200
but
on
they are also
Amazon.
sound dampening and
Yeah,
help
they're not
reduce
cheap,
some of the natural
but
echo in the
if you know what you're doing, where as far as woodworking goes, you can make these at your house way cheaper than what you can buy them. So if you can do that, I highly recommend going that route. Just a heads up.
room. Wrapping the sound panels
They're
around the
expensive.
corner also helps tie in the wood tones to the rest of the room.
But like that,
and that
I mean,
also freed up space.
It's a beautiful setup. Don't get me wrong, but I would drop
Wrapping the sound
the
panels around
wood
the
panels down. Like, I don't like how they're like halfway on the wall there. That kind of bothers me with my OCD, but that's a beautiful setup nonetheless.
corner also helps
Or
tie
even
in
just split them up, like put 2 or 3 on this side, 2 or 3 against this wall, and then put some art decor in the middle or something. I don't know.
tones to the rest of the room, and that also freed up space
But that-
for me to
this is a
offset
beautiful
these
setup.
shelves and then put some
The lighting's
greenery and
nice.
art off to the
The
side.
artwork's all the
foundation of my
decor,
workstation is a
like, it's super
Fazebo
pretty.
standing desk that is 60 inches wide by 24 inches deep. This
I don't like the Fazebo. They usually are in 2 pieces on the top, 2 to 3 pieces on the top. That cuts down on the shipping cost. If you go for a sit-stand desk, I would go for a flexi spot. If you're looking for a budget-friendly option, that's what I use. I have no issues with the desk. It is a beautiful, beautiful desk that works great. Thick top, solid piece top, and it is a nice desk. If we get this video, like I said, to 10, did I say 10? Yeah, 10 likes, I'll show you guys.
gives me the flexibility from always having to be seated, and I use this all the time. Next, I installed a monitor arm to help remove some of the clutter from my desk.
Okay, yep. If you have a gaming setup or a productivity setup, any kind of setup really, that you have a monitor on your desk, get it off that crappy stand that it comes with. Get you a monitor arm like this or something similar. They make stuff look so much cleaner, and like the functionality of them, if you have to, you can pull, push, lift your monitor in different directions, and it's a game changer.
And create a cleaner, more minimalist look to my setup. I then spent some time cleaning up the cables and ensuring that most of the clutter
Yeah, I have that same audio interface. His cable management is like, it's not super tidy. He doesn't need it super tidy, as long as those cables are up off the ground, and he's just got that one power cable. Looks like it's could be a power cable, could be an internet cable. I think it's a power cable. It's a very weird looking power cable. That's what it is.
controlled and out of
Could just be
sight.
the way the
Use a
video is right
Dell
now, but
32-inch ultra-wide monitor, and it costs about $200 from Costco.
nice little
I know
monitor.
most home office
Little
videos
1080p
have crazy
monitor, I
expensive
guess.
Setups, but altogether, this space only cost me around $1,800. And if you want a more in-depth
Yeah, see, that's a reasonable price for a nice, aesthetically pleasing setup, like work from home, productivity setup, whatever you want to call it.
budget office
Obviously,
video,
it's not a gaming setup because he's using a Mac, but. Macs are good for
know in the comments below.
productivity for
On my
sure.
desk itself, I have a felt pad from Amazon, my MacBook Pro with the M1
Okay,
chip,
okay.
my Rocketbook for taking notes, and some peripherals like lights, plants, and
I
a
like
really
that
handy
light.
pickle.
That's a really cool
Off
light.
to the side, I have 2 Alex shelves, which help manage all of my organization.
Okay, see, I like the Alex drawers. Those are cool, but they're reasonably priced too. If you're gonna get them, get these little inserts that they sell. I think they sell them on IKEA. I could be wrong. Or Amazon One. I don't know. But these little inserts are so cool and makes things look
And
so
I purchased
clean.
trays from IKEA to help
Yeah,
create
yeah, I knew they sell them
individual
on
storage space
IKEA.
within the shelves. The drawer to the left of my desk is used for all of my guitar-related needs and is labeled for quick and easy access. The drawer on the right is
This man's just thought of everything,
used for
labeling his
photography,
drawers.
camera, and other electronic and desk needs. For me, it's really important to ensure that even the stuff that isn't seen is clean and organized.
Look at
I
that.
think
That
this
is
helps reduce
that
some
is
of
so
mental
nice.
load of having a cluttered space. Lastly, one of my favorite touches to this space
His
is
speakers.
my JBL 305 powered speakers.
Yep.
I found this set used on Facebook Marketplace for
Hey, if you're into gaming, if you're into like anything like this, audio, anything, try not to buy new, because most of the time the price per what you're getting is not worth it brand new. Okay, it's like going and buying a brand new car off the lot and driving off. As soon as you drive off of that brand new car, the price goes down. But if you go to a used car dealership and get that exact same car, less money spent down, and it doesn't depreciate as fast. So you can still come out on a little bit on top, you know. To look at it that way. Speakers like this, if you buy these brand new, like they're probably $200 speakers, which is quite a bit of money for speakers, you know, if you're on a budget, obviously. But you can probably find these speakers on eBay, on whatnot, on like any kind of different apps, on Facebook Marketplace even, like he said. You can get a really good deal on them probably for like $100, like half off. And speakers like these, even if somebody has used them for a while, they're still probably pretty good because JBL makes really good products.
$100, and they're really amazing.
And they'll already be
speakers
broke
for
in too, so you
I
don't have to
listen
worry
music
about,
throughout my
you know,
entire workday,
blowing them
having
yourself.
on speaker stands gets the speakers to ear level and creates a better listening experience. Lastly, I wired my audio interface to the left of my desk to easily control listening volume.
Yeah, see, I have the same audio. Well, I think I have the Gen 3 is what I have, and it only has the one XLR input. I don't like how the XLR inputs are on the front of these Focusrite Scarletts. I think they should be on the back, and then you could, if you mount it like that on your desk, then you can hide the cable better behind it, and it's not just jetting out right there in front of your desk.
I also use this for monitoring when I record guitar or just casual playing. Now, let's take a look at one of my favorite spaces in this room. This next space needed to be an opportunity for me to change my scenery and work in a different location.
That's
As
a
well
beautiful little space right there. It's clean. He's got what he loves there, his guitars.
as be a space
And
that
there's
will
just a
allow me
nice
to
little
enjoy
couch where
life
you can sit down
where I
with
can
somebody
spend my morning
or lay down.
reading,
Yeah, like you do.
journaling and playing guitar. The pivotal piece of this space is the sofa, which I purchased off of Wayfair. The minimalist
That is a
design
pretty little
helps create
space.
a
I like
slim
that little
profile
space.
that fits nicely in this room without the entire space to the rest.
Okay, enough of your
nice
couch.
pieces from this space, and I use it. I purchased both of these pieces from Hobby Lobby for $15 a piece. Off to the right of
That's
the
really
sofa,
cool.
I have a cheap
I love
side
Hobby
table
Lobby.
from
If you
Amazon.
want cool decor, Hobby Lobby. Check out the deals. Go online, look at coupons, and then go into the store. It's, a lot of times they have super good deals, like 50% off, 60% off of their stuff. And you can cop some stuff for cheap. And that's what me and my fiance always do all the time. We go up there and get it on the deals. And then you can even use coupons on top of some of the in-store deals. So check the coupons on their website before you go to the store.
Amazon that I use for storage, and I use a wicker basket to organize my gear. The IKEA Hector light is one of my favorite pieces from this space, and I use it to help create a
That's a
rim
cool
light
light.
for when I film videos, and it's also really practical and creates a nice warm light.
80 bucks for a lamp,
Lastly,
though.
I place an
Oof.
IKEA Sardis board on the left wall, and I use it.
Yeah, I highly recommend a pegboard too. I have a pegboard. but I bought the crappy one from Amazon that's like plastic. Don't buy it. It might be cheap and it might catch your eye, but it's plastic, flimsy, and then the adhesive that they give you to go with it, once you stick it on the wall, do not remove it because it will remove paint and all. So be careful with that.
To cleanly organize all of my cables. As somebody who plays guitar regularly, I learned that if my gear is stored away, I tend to use it less. So I wanted to be intentional about giving myself quick and easy access to my gear while still keeping a clean
Yep,
space.
that's what you need the
cherry on
pegboard
top
for.
is my white Fender Elite Stratocaster, and I think it helps transition
I don't know nothing about guitars, but that's a pretty guitar. I like
this
those solid
space
white ones.
to my gear space. Let's talk about that next. Lastly, I needed a space that organized all of my gear in an aesthetic.
Okay, my mans. Stop it. You about to make me act up right now. This is too clean.
Pleasing way and helped eliminate extra clutter. I started by wrapping 3 guitars around the left wall, and I did this to match the feng shui of the wood panels on the mirroring wall. Then I
This
purchased
dude's
a
setup
Besago
is
TV
just
stand off of Amazon
so
for
nice.
just over $100, and that's where I
That's a
store
cool
my Kemper
TV
and my
stand right there
Ajax.
for.
Paired with a simple
What he's using
Hector
it for.
ceiling light to light up the guitars and some wicker baskets for storing cables and other
This man
miscellaneous
just thought of
items,
everything,
this
didn't he?
makes for a great space to store items and get them out.
That's
of
so
sight.
pretty.
On the right, we have
Like, just
another
the whole
Besago
aesthetic
shelf
he went for
where
that
I have a
room
lot of
is just
miscellaneous
beautiful.
items, but they all serve a purpose and help
I see you there. I see you. That right there? Mm-hmm.
enhance the space. On the top shelf, I have some greenery and access to my film cameras, as well as one of my
Some
all-time
greenery. He's
favorite
got the one
vinyls.
plant.
Anybody know what it is? Below that, I have some conversational books, my lenses, and my record player. Continuing down the shelves, we see a
got two
theme of
plants.
greenery,
My bad.
photography gear, more books, and a generally consistent vibe that ties this piece perfectly to the rest of the room. This
That-
space also
you
allows
got
me
a
to grab my
killer
camera gear
setup,
and
homie.
use it frequently while serving as an art
Oh.
piece while not in use. Lastly, I have know your thoughts on this space down below. While you